All right, here we go. We're live. It is Wayzata in their whites here, Lakeville North in black jerseys. It is the final home game of the season for the Trojans. Final home game of their youth career for a handful of Wayzata players in this one. This is Cale Sloan along the near side boards. We get a whistle there. Sorry for the late start. I think we're ready to roll now, though. All right. Anderson playing it back to Cale Sloan. Blake Neerhoos goes back to the near side looking for Anderson. It's off his skate. He was shy of the red line, so we'll get an icing there. Face-off will come back into the Wayzata zone. All right, this is Neerhoos with it in the corner. Forward line is going to be Willette with Charlie Nelson and Jacob Anderson. Lakeville North has it down in the corner. I think it's the Lakeville North Panthers, I want to say. Might have to look that up. Anyway, it's intercepted by Lakeville, the neutral zone here. They come across the line, sticked away nicely by Cale Sloan. Lakeville trying to play it off the wall here. They got a little space up top, blocked by Anderson off the shin pad. Now down into the corner. Willette will gather it for the Trojans. Willette up for Anderson at the blue line. Nice job to leave it for Sloan jumping into the play. He's hauled down and it's Lakeville back the other way. Looked like offside at the line. Indeed it was. We got a stoppage here. Wayzata down a handful of players tonight. Jack Peterson is out sick. Nick Baranivsky is out injured. And of course, missing our long-term injured players, Isaac Williams and Bodie Sarsland. So a little bit of a shorthanded squad this evening. This is Evan Like sending it down into the Lakeville zone. Retrieved and back to the point for Like. He fires one right on. And good glove save by Lakeville. First shot on goal of the game. It'll be Leach now on the draw. This line is Leach, Grossman, and Upsall. And Lakeville tried to work a play across the wing here off the defensive zone draw. It's a little too strong. We'll get an icing and a face-off back in the Lakeville end. All right, Leach on the draw here. Correction, Leach booted from the circle. It'll be Grossman on the draw. Goes into the corner, now rung around the boards. Lakeville trying to clear it up the middle. And now they've got it across the Wayzata line. Good back check there by Gavin Upsall down in the corner. Like sticks that one away. Back to the point it comes. Escapes the grasp of the Lakeville defenseman. They'll regroup into their own zone. Grossman putting some pressure on. Circling now across the red line and into the Wayzata zone down the right wing side. Shot on goal there. Steered aside by Ben Maddock. Off the glass. Now Lakeville still with control. Now that one came outside the blue line. They'll have to regroup. Upsall on the chase. Lakeville back across the line. Long shot in there. Steered aside by Maddock. Comes to Grossman. He fires it all the way down. That'll be icing against the Trojans. Draw comes back to Lakeville. They tried to send it towards the top of the circle. Matson was there for the Trojans. Lakeville now with control down in the corner. Centering attempt. nobody home for Lakeville. Now it goes bouncing out across, out into the high slot area there off the end boards. I think the net came off. We got a whistle. All right, Willett on the draw here. It's Willett, Curry, and Matson. Nice job by Matson to swat that away before Lakeville could tee it up for the shot. Willett now clearing it out of the zone. This one sent all the way into the Lakeville end. Good hustle by Matson. He's the first one there. Hounded by a couple of black jerseys. Curry on it, back towards the point, and Lakeville had a winger out there. Good hustle by Sloan on the retrieval there. Sloan trying to clear the zone, held at the line. Lakeville down into the corner. It's Willett. Flips it up high off the glass. Bouncing puck for Matson. Matson puts on the brakes, now sends it up to Curry. Curry across the line going to his right. Behind the net, he tried to drop it back or maybe feed it towards Matson in front. It was picked off by Lakeville. Now there's a big hit after the play as Neerhus got rid of the puck and took the hit but made the play. Now it's Sloan on it for the Trojans. Neerhus now in the corner, right wing side for Curry. Curry all the way rink wide for Matson. Matson fed it around one. He's hooked and held up, and we'll get a penalty coming against Lakeville. Good work by Matson to draw the penalty. It'll be the first power play of the game for either team. Wayzata to the man advantage here. It looks like it's going to be Leach, Matson, and Curry up front, and Sloan at the point. Yeah, we're waiting for the penalty to go up on the board. Yeah, Blake Sloan over there, just having a conversation with Brian Like. Meanwhile, we're all waiting for the penalty to go up. Come on, Sloan. There we go. And we're live. The puck goes now behind the net. Lakeville controlling it off the draw. They'll bank it off the boards. This will be icing. All right, here we go. Matson in the corner. He tried to swat it to the near side. Lakeville had a defender there. Now Lakeville shorthanded across the Wayzata line. Evan Like is back there for the Trojans. They'll send it in behind. Sloan chasing into the corner. And now Matson and Sloan run into each other. Look out! Shorthanded opportunity there. Goes up wide and high off the glass. Now Matson on it for the Trojans. Matson looking for Like. That one's picked off, and then Like reaching for the puck got a little too much of the skate. Lakeville player goes down. It'll be a penalty against Wayzata. And that'll erase the final minute and 17 of the power play, so it'll be 4-on-4 here. All right, Willett on the draw, shuffles it back into the corner. Neerhus with a nice job to shield his guy from the puck with the body and give it to Willett. Willett off for, looking for Nelson. It's a little past his stick. He got a touch on it. Icing wave. Now Nelson trying to get on the forecheck. Nordseth pinching nicely from the point. And now the loose puck does come free to Lakeville. And it's Willett at the red line. He'll dump it in and see if Wayzata can go to work. It's Nelson on the forecheck here. Good job by the forward tandem here on this 4-on-4. Lakeville lofting the puck down in behind. Now tried to center it, and good coverage by Nordseth and a good back check by Nelson. Nelson steered off the puck as he tried to cross the blue line, and it's Lakeville back the other way. They'll dump it in deep. Nordseth on it for the Trojans. Nelson looking rink wide for Anderson, picked off by Lakeville, back across the line. Shot is handled by Maddock. All right, so it's going to be Jacob Anderson and Gavin Upsall up front here. Sloan and see, that's Nordseth defensively. Puck in behind. Still 4-on-4 here for the next 13 seconds. And now Upsall skates into it for the Trojans. Tried to bank it off the boards on the clear, and it hit the ref. Came back to Upsall. He sends it to Anderson. Rung around hard around the boards to the near side. And now Lakeville chips it out of the zone. Good back check by Anderson. He sends it out to neutral. Upsall on it. Wayzata now shorthanded. Got a kill for about 30 seconds here. Sloan wasting some time in his own end, then feeds it off the boards for Anderson. He'll send it in deep to the Lakeville zone. Stretch pass here up into neutral, and errant pass off the boards comes right to Cale Sloan. He avoids a couple of forecheckers there, and Lakeville is able to finally gain possession on this power play. There's a shot from top of the circles. Maddock handles that one. Cleared, attempted to clear by Nordseth, held at the line. Sloan trying to clear, still in the Wayzata zone. Behind the net now, Nordseth hounding his guy. And puck went flipping up in the air there, and Maddock fields the pop fly. We'll get a stoppage and a whistle here. Face off in the Wayzata zone. All right, Leach on the draw for Like in the corner. Stick is on the ice. It was a Lakeville player's stick. Like comes out of it now to Matson. Matson off the boards in behind the net. Lakeville goalie comes out to play it. Curry with a nice job as the F1 there on the forecheck. Matson also helping out, but Lakeville comes away with it. Panthers defenseman skating it all the way across the Wayzata line. To the right side, his centering pass goes off a skate down into the corner. It's Matson. Like and Matson battling in the corner. Comes to Leach on the left wing boards. He'll chip it up and out of the zone. All right, Lakeville now on the regroup. They're across the line. They'll send it in deep to the Wayzata zone. Like back there. Chips it to Leach. He feeds it up to Curry. Curry gets it out of the zone, but Lakeville has possession. They fire it right back in. Like with it for the Trojans. Hounded by a forechecker. He reverses it to Leach. Leach up the middle for Matson. Matson trying to work his way out of the zone. He does. He's still got it. Bouncing puck back to Matson. He tried to drag it and get a shot off. Knocked away by a back checker, and it's Lakeville back the other way. Wild shot there, high and wide. Net is bouncing around on its pegs there. It might have actually come back to its original position. Play goes on, and it's Charlie Nelson on the right wing side. Grossman almost got a stick on it. And Lakeville clears. A back check by Nelson. Nelson's got it behind the goal. And maybe looking for a winger there. Nobody home, and it's a shot and a goal by Lakeville. Yeah, net was clearly off its moorings there for quite some time. Refs didn't seem to mind, and it looks like it'll be a good goal. All right, Grossman with it on the center ice draw here. It's Willett, Grossman, and Nelson. Grossman down into the corner with a good forecheck. Tried to feed it to Nelson. It went off the boards. Now cleared. This will be too strong. It'll be icing against Lakeville. All right, Leach on the draw, wins it back to Anderson. Shot right on is stopped and held. Clock's still running. Yep. All right, Leach wins it again back to Anderson. This time it's Anderson to Like. His shot is deflected in behind. And it's Leach down there for Wayzata. He'll swing it back around behind, looking for Upsall. Lakeville's able to clear it. At the line, it's Leach, and just came outside the blue line, offside against Wayzata. Lakeville off the draw here, looking up the middle to try to get something going. Knocked away briefly by Nordseth. Now it's down into the corner. Back to the point. Hard pass off the glass by Lakeville. Clears everybody. It'll become a race here between Anderson and the Lakeville defender. Lakeville reverses it, and now they're across the Wayzata line. Shot there from the sideboards was deflected off of Nordseth's skate. Net is off again. Jesus. Refs seemingly completely unable to see when the net is off tonight. We finally get a whistle a good 5 or 6 seconds after the net was knocked loose. All right, Nearhoose in the corner. Curry there, picked off by Lakeville. Shot was deflected in behind by Sloan. Matson on the left wing boards, trying to feed it up towards Willett. It's off the boards. Now swatted at by Sloan. It comes back to Nearhoose, off the boards for Curry. Now Curry trying to avoid some pressure. Off the boards for Willett. Willett now finding some space to operate. It's Willett across the line. He'll fire one there off the blocker into the corner. Willett sends it back towards Matson. And now 3 white jerseys over there. Willett sends it in behind. Lakeville with control, breakout up the middle. And now they're trying to cross the line offside at the blue line. All right, Leach on the draw, wins it back to Nearhoose. Nearhoose to Sloan, up to Upsall. Upsall, rink-wide pass for Grossman. Nice passing there by the Trojans. It's down into the Lakeville zone. They're going to try to bring it out up the middle. Their player got a stick on it, shy of the red line. This will be icing. Face off in the Lakeville zone. Puck rung around the boards. Lakeville able to clear it. Here they come with some speed into the Wayzata zone. Down in the corner. Centering attempt off of Sloan's skate up in the air. Deflected. Now nice and Anticipation by Grossman to pick that one off. Grossman to Upsall. Upsall across the line, leaving it for Leach. Cutting towards the middle, shot on goal. Rebound cleared into the corner. Lakeville now weaving their way through the neutral zone. They'll send it deep. Sloan taken out of the play. And now a centering attempt came too strong back outside the zone. Lakeville will have to regroup here. Deflecting it into the zone. Sloan to Like left wing side looking for Anderson. The pass was just a little bit behind him. Tough to handle, and it's Lakeville back the other way. Top of the circle, shot there from a sharp angle, went harmlessly up off the glass. Now Nordseth's got it, trying to clear it, held at the line. Lakeville now working their way to the middle, and knocked away nicely by Charlie Nelson. All the way down the Lakeville end, icing is waved. And nice job by Nelson there to prevent the zone exit, but then comes outside the line and back in. Offside against Wayzata. Like sends it in deep. Willett chasing, left wing side. It's going to be Anderson stepping in on that one on the forecheck. Behind the goal, Lakeville has control, clearing it outside the blue line. Picked off by Like. He tried to send it deep. Didn't get everything on it. It does go down into the Lakeville zone, but they had full possession and now they're able to clear it until Like picks it off in the neutral zone. It's Nelson. And now back the other way again out into center ice. Nordseth here in the corner. Absorbs a check. Leach helping out. Leach working his way around a couple of black jerseys. Leach out with it. Chips it up towards Anderson. Nelson also there. Now Anderson tried to leave it. Is it held at the line? No. As Sloan tried to tee one up there, the puck just hopped over his stick, and it's offside. All right, Curry with it for the Trojans, trying to work his way into the Lakeville end. Matson on the follow. Matson through traffic down into the corner, and now Curry on it. Curry with a good forecheck here. He's stapled to the boards though. Matson trying to help, and Lakeville's able to clear it now. Left wing side. Stretch pass over to the right. Sloan is there. Drop pass. Nice back check by Matt Leach to knock that one away. Now held at the line, and a nice block by Sloan off the shin pads. That'll do it for the first period. We'll be back in a minute. second period underway here. It is 1-0 Lakeville in the early going. This one is fed off the boards for Sloan. Sloan for Anderson just off the end of his stick, and Lakeville is able to clear. Lakeville now across the line, and Lakeville with an opportunity there. And now they've got it in the corner, back to the point. They go D to D. Shot there is deflected, and it's in the back of the net. Tough one for Maddock there. The redirection from the high slot area there on the shot from the point found its way into the net. 2-0 Lakeville. All right, Leach, Upsall, and Grossman here. Leach trying to battle there. He wins possession of the puck, and then it comes back to Lakeville. Lakeville, neutral ice area. Leach picks that one off, gives it back to Nordseth to Like. Left wing side for Upsall. Upsall to the red line. Across the Lakeville zone. Nice pass for Leach. He leaves it for Grossman, and puck knocked away by a back-checking Lakeville player before Grossman could fire it on net. Now it's Leach with the shot on goal. That one's stopped and frozen. Right behind the net now, stolen away by Grossman on the forecheck. Grossman in a battle in the corner. Upsall joining. Puck is loose now. Upsall's got it. Back to the point for Like. Like firing a shot. Went up into some gear there of the Lakeville defenseman, and they're able to clear it. To the blue line. They'll fire it in. That one goes wide. Lakeville's on it in the corner. And now Lakeville able to hold it in. They fire one on goal there, and Maddock will elect to smother that one. All right, Lakeville controlling off the draw here. Good play by Neerhoos to prevent that one from going towards the front of the net. Now Matson's got it, stolen away by Lakeville. Centering attempt, it's now behind the net. And back to the point. They go to the far side. Shot from the point there, blocked by Maddock. Rebound cleared away by Sloan. Sloan to Willett. Willett off the boards, looking for Curry. Curry sends it towards the front of the net, and handled there by Lakeville. Now Matson throws a check there. Some words being exchanged, and a slash to Matson's shoulder there. The ref will let him play on. And Sloan on it for the Trojans. Matson with it. Just going to fire it off the glass and clear it out to the neutral ice area. Now an errant pass by Lakeville. Wayzata trying to chase. Matson holds it at the line. Matson walking in, sharp angle shot. Steered into the corner, just out of the reach of Willett. And now it's Lakeville back the other way. Willett able to intercept the drop pass there. Now he'll send it to Sloan on the near side. Chipped out of the zone by Charlie Nelson. Right wing side. Intercepted by Leach there. He tried to feed it up for Willett. It comes right back to him. Wayzata getting some forward changes over there. Sloan from the red line, icing waved, so Anderson will be able to play it here for Wayzata. Anderson walking out, looking for Leach just behind him, and Lakeville is able to clear the zone. Now they send a pass on the left wing side here that Like was able to jump into momentarily. Now Lakeville with control defensively. Another errant pass there. Nordseth on it. He sends it back into the Lakeville zone. Up the middle they come. Intercepted by Like. He had to wait for Leach and Anderson to clear, and then the puck was stolen away. Lakeville's got it across the Wayzata line now. Top of the circle. Shot there's fanned on, and it comes back to Nelson. Nelson with it for the Trojans. Working his way, trying to find his way down the middle. It comes on goal. Steered into the corner. Anderson on it for Wayzata. Anderson trying to walk off the boards towards the middle. He ends up sending it down in the far corner. Battle here by Leach. Tried to send it back to Nordseth. Nordseth holds at the point. His shot is deflected up off the glass. Nordseth holds again on the hard clear attempt. Leach over there as well. And now Nelson keeps it in the zone. In behind, Lakeville's just going to ring it all the way around. Nelson and Nearhus both there. It came outside the zone, now flipped up in the air back inside, now picked off by Upsall and just off of his stick as Lakeville had a couple of defenders there in position. Here they come now down the left wing side. Sharp angle shot there, sticked away by Maddock. And it's Matson for Wayzata. Nearhus with it. Backhanded into the zone, looking for some pressure here. Upsall chasing, just out of his reach. Now off the referee, it comes back to Upsall. He spins it back down in behind. Lakeville on the left wing boards. Held in by Nearhus. He took the hit to make the play there. Now Grossman on it. And now it clears. Matson for the Trojans. He'll ring it up off the glass. Looks like offside at the line. All right, Matson, Grossman, and Upsall here. Upsall plays it back to Nearhus to Sloan. They'll play catch with it a couple of times. Sloan up the middle for Matson, chips it into the Lakeville zone. Forecheck here off the boards. Lakeville with a nice play on the breakout. Here they come across the Wayzata line. Nearhus is back there. Loose puck in front of the goal. Nearhus ended up on top of Maddock there, and then the net came off. Face off back to the point. Lakeville trying to thread it towards the front of the net there. Comes in behind. Lakeville still with control. They go D to D. They'll try it again from that right-hand point, and this time Maddock has it in the glove. Leach with Curry and Willette here on this forward line, and it's chipped out of the zone by Sloan. Curry with the loose puck there, avoided a body check, tried to get it to Leach. Came to Lakeville. Lakeville's got it. Right-hand side. They tried to center it. It goes in behind. Now they threw it in front there. Trying to score from a sharp angle. Maddock knocked it away, and then Nearhus carries it across the line and dumps it in. Back to the point. Nordseth on goal. Rebound to Curry. It's a shot and a goal. Nice job by Curry on the doorstep there. It was Nordseth's shot from the point, and the loose puck came to Curry. He fired it into the open net, and Wayzata right back in this one. It's 2-1. All right, Matson, Anderson, Nelson here. Anderson's got it on the intercept. He walks in and fires it just wide. Great opportunity there for the Trojans. It was Anderson. Now Nelson's on it. trying to center it. Bouncing puck, knocked away by Lakeville. Matson was lurking there around the hash marks, held in by Nordseth. It's Anderson with it. Anderson down into the corner, trying to center it, looking for Matson, comes back to Anderson, plays it to himself, now back to the point. Looking far side for Nelson. Pass just a little too hard to handle. Matson and Nelson, as Wayzata's got a little extra jump here after the Curry goal. It's Nelson and Matson digging in the corner. Matson's going to kick it free. Matson behind the net. And a whistle. Now they're noticing the net off its pegs. Very convenient. Oh yeah, look at that. Lakeville switching up their goalies here halfway through the game. Each goalie playing a half, so new tender in. Let's see if we can get some pressure on him. Nelson spinning, trying to fire it, and now Matson's got it. Matson down into the corner, trying to work his way away from pressure. It's back for His shot deflected up and then played with a high stick by Nelson. Nobody wants to touch it. Just blow the whistle, refs. Thank you. Be high sticking against Wayzata. Face-off will come back all the way into the Wayzata zone. All right, defensive zone draw here, controlled by Matt Leach, and looking for Upsall, cleared back in behind by Lakeville. Reverses it. And Nordseth now on it for the Trojans. He's pressured in behind, spinning away. Nice job by Nordseth here to find a little ice. Banks it off the glass, maybe just a little too strong there. It'll go all the way down for icing. Leach, Grossman, and Upsall still out there, along with Nordseth and Puck is back to the point. Lakeville sends it in behind the Wayzata cage. It's Nordseth. A shoulder into his guy, and now I think Nordseth maybe thought he was going to be called for a penalty there. He dropped his stick as it had gotten tangled up in the Lakeville player's skates. Nothing called, and we play on. It's back to the point. Lakeville firing from the point. Maddock had a good sight line on it, and he stops it and holds it. All right, Lakeville off the draw here. They send one in kind of softly on goal. Maddox sends it into the corner, cleared to the point, but not out. Now Matson's able to get a stick on it, and it does clear. Curry trying to feed it up to Matson. It's back for Sloan instead. Sloan to Nearhoos. Nearhoos up the middle, trying to spring Matson just beyond his reach, and it'll be an icing. Into the corner it goes off the face-off here. Sloan with a nice job to dodge a defender or a forechecker back there. It's Nearhoos now. Back to Sloan. Sloan looking for an option. He'll sauce it up the middle, looking for Curry. It comes right in on goal and stopped and frozen. We'll get an offensive zone draw here. Right, Matson on the draw here. It's Matson, Curry, and Willette. They're going to boot the Lakeville centerman here. spun around the boards here by Lakeville off the face-off. And right wing side, they go cross ice. Lakeville now across the Wayzata zone, down into the corner, trying to center it in front. It's off Maddox's pad, and then the net comes off. Surprise, surprise. If we just had better pegs on these nets, we'd have like 40% fewer whistles in these games. All right, Lakeville off the draw here. Quick shot in on Maddox. He'll freeze that one. All right, Matson on it for the Trojans. Right wing side, ringing around the boards, looking for Curry. Lakeville defenseman pinches in on it. Now Curry does have it. It was Matson out of the corner, feeding it to Curry. Curry now with possession across the line. Cutting, firing towards the goal. Shot right on. Cleared into the corner. Now Matson has control of it, but he had to bring it outside the zone. So it's a regroup in neutral ice, but Matson still got it across the line. Kind of got lost in his skates there. He spins away and brings it back to the point. Now near who's for Nelson, who was camped out on the back post there, and the puck ends up down in the corner. Nelson comes away with it, walking out to the middle. All alone in front, it's a shot. And a nice save by Lakeville. Nice play by Nelson to accelerate quickly off the boards and bring the puck right out into the middle. Leach, Anderson, Nelson here. Nordseth and Lakeville with face-off play here, ringing it around the boards. Sends it back in for Wayzata. Nelson trying to leave it for Leach. Now it comes to Leach. He'll drop it for Nelson. Nelson smacked against the boards. Puck comes out towards the point. Good job by Nordseth to hold it in. He sends it in behind. Anderson chasing. Lakeville ringing it around the boards. Nordseth on it. He'll send it right back into the corner. Nelson trying to play it. And knocked off his stick. And Lakeville trying to clear it. Good job by to hold. Chopped it down towards Anderson over his stick. Nelson on it though. He'll leave it for Anderson. Anderson back to Like with the shot and a goal! Nice forecheck here by the Trojans. Just cycling that puck in behind the net and in the corner, and they finally got a shot opportunity, and Evan buried it. We've got a tie ball game. All right, center ice draw here. Matson with Upsall and Grossman. And Lakeville now trying to control it. Grossman's on it. He sends it back into the Lakeville zone. Upsall trying to put some pressure on here. He does. Now Matson got a stick on it, but Lakeville was able to clear. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Good back check by Wayzata. Now poked at, and that one goes wide. Grossman on the right wing side. Rolling puck out towards the blue line. It comes back to Grossman. Grossman with it now going wide. Grossman dropping it for Matson. Matson from a sharp angle hit the side of the netting, and it's back for Like feeds it in behind, and Grossman in the corner. Grossman now knocked off the puck, dropped to the ice. He'll get up, play goes on, and it's cleared outside the line and now sent back in just offside before Grossman could clear. Leach, Willett, and Curry here, along with Sloan and Nierhuis. Puck played down into the Lakeville end. They go D to D, trying to break the puck out of the zone. They go off the boards. And good play by Curry to send it back the other way. Clearing attempt there, picked off by Leach, looking for Curry. knocked off his stick, and it's Lakeville with it now. Across the Wayzata line, now in deep. Centering attempt, knocked away by Nearhoos. Leach. Willette trying to poke it out of the zone there, held by Lakeville. And now some traffic down in the corner. Sloan knocked off the puck. Good defensive positioning by Nearhoos to knock away the centering attempt. Now Curry's able to chip it out of the zone. Sloan's going to chase it aggressively for the Trojans, and turnover here in neutral ice because it come to Anderson. Anderson off of a Lakeville stick. It's right in on goal. Played there by the goaltender to a defenseman, and now Lakeville out to the neutral zone. They tried to send it deep. It never made it. Nearhoos picked it off. Now it's at the line for Leach. Oh, he tried to chip it up for Nelson. Nelson would have been behind the D there, but the Lakeville defenseman was able to play it. Now it's Lakeville walking off the wall. They tried to feed it down low instead of shooting it, and nothing came of it. Nordseth with it. And now it's back into the corner. Anderson with it on the left wing wall. He clears up the middle for Nelson. Nelson now with it in the open. It's Nelson all alone. Walking in. It's a shot and a goal for Charlie Nelson. And it's 3-2 Wayzata. Good job by Nelson there. He chipped that puck in the neutral zone to himself up ahead. And you're not going to catch Nelson from behind. And he makes no mistake. Buries it up high over the glove hand. And just like that, Wayzata has a 1-goal lead. So it'll be Matson, Upsall, and Grossman now up front, along with Nordseth and Like. Grossman got a stick on that when it came back to the Lakeville North, the Lakeville defender. And now there's a shot that goes in wildly off the end boards. And Lakeville still has possession now. Oh, Grossman almost had an opportunity there as he came out to confront the point man, and it was almost a turnover. Lakeville regains control. It's back into the Wayzata zone. In behind the net, it'll be Evan Like chasing. Avoids a forechecker there. Tried to get it right wing side. Lakeville with it. Shot on goal. Rebound. Just wide. As Maddock saved the first one, and then our defenseman, I think it was maybe Like, knocked it away, preventing the rebound. This one is on goal with now no time remaining. Second period ends. Good second period for the Trojans. Goals by Curry, Like, and Nelson, and we've got a 1-goal lead heading to the third period. We'll be back after the resurface. All right, just kidding. We decided to not do a resurface, which is highly irregular, but I don't know, maybe the refs have some hot Valentine's dates that they're trying to get to. So we are going to not do a resurface, and we're right back on the ice for the third period here. That's Neerhuis in behind. He absorbs a heavy check, as does Leach. It's going to come out for Sloan and clears the zone. Nice job by Sloan to battle and win that puck and send it down into the Lakeville end. Anderson in the corner, occupying 2 black jerseys. Now Nelson's going to jump in there. And Nelson comes away with it. Nelson behind the goal for the Trojans. Back to the point for Nordseth. Nordseth walking towards the middle, got the shot there, had Anderson right in front, and just couldn't quite get the redirection. Goes into the corner, now cleared but not out. It's held by Nelson, and Leach is on it. Leach will feed it in behind. Nelson there for Wayzata. He's shielded away from the puck nicely by the Northfield defenseman. And now we get a wave on the icing as the refs are very clearly just trying to get this game over with. Now it's Sloan off the right wing boards, Curry cleared. Right back in now by Lakeville. Nordseth to Leach. Leach looking for Willett, intercepted by Lakeville across the line. That one went off the side of the net. Centered now, shot right on. Denied by Maddock. We'll get a stoppage and a face-off in the Wayzata zone. All right, Matson on the draw, wins it back to Sloan. Sloan behind his own net. Clearing, bouncing puck. And now Curry chasing it, no icing. It's back into the corner for Matson. Matson spinning away, sends it back down in the corner, cycling towards Curry. Willett with it now at the side of the goal. Had a couple of chances there, went off. I think it just went off the side, and then the rebound attempt, he tried to center it, nothing doing. Now it's back the other way. I think Maddock got a blocker on that one. It's into the corner. Sloan and Matson down there. Sloan knocks his guy down, then he's hauled down. Matson behind Willett. This will be an icing against Wayzata. All right, Leach on the draw now, back for Like. It's Like and Nordseth at the point. Leach, Grossman, and Upsall. That pass out of the zone was just behind Grossman, kind of in the skates, and is cleared back in. Now Nordseth with a nice job there to avoid one forechecker, then clears it up the left wing boards, but held by Lakeville, back down into the far corner. Nordseth over there. Will knock that one away, and it comes to Like behind the net. Upsall, left wing side, tried to chip it out, held by the Lakeville defenseman. Down in the corner for Nordseth yet again, behind the goal. And Nordseth will try to slow it down a little bit here. Gets it to Leach. Leach, right wing side for Grossman. It clears the zone. Lakeville player didn't quite know what to do with it. He just flipped it up into the air, and Wayzata was able to steal it. D to D now. Upsall trying to get to it, and Lakeville's got it. Hard pass there off the boards, too strong for everybody. Now Lakeville's going to try to regroup here. Right wing side there across the Wayzata line. Centering, nice play by Neerhuis to knock that one away. And now it's back towards center. A sauce pass there, a tough one to handle, and it came to Neerhuis, now down in the corner. Matson helping out there. And Anderson on it for the Trojans. Anderson to the corner, right wing side. Grossman knocks it out of the air, banking it towards the center. Comes to Matson, looking for Anderson, picked off by Lakeville. Across the line, shot there, deflected by Sloan. It goes wide, but hard off the end boards. Matson has to clear it into the corner. Anderson, Matson. Ducks under a check, shot from the point. Maddox on it, rebound. Just couldn't quite gain control of it there for the Lakeville player. Now they go D to D. A little space here, shot from the point. Maddox saw it all the way, and he's got it in the glove. Lakeville on the draw here, top of the circle. Maddock gets the blocker on that one. Tried to clear it. That was Nelson trying to fire it out. And it comes over here to the near side. Nearhoos with a nice stick and then bodies his guy to the ice. Knocked towards the line, but held in by Lakeville. Now off the board, Sloan will take it. Reversing course here, some fancy edge work here by Sloan, and he finds Nelson. Nelson tried to one-touch it to Anderson. Comes down into the corner, and now it is Matson down there. Matson leaving it for Anderson. Anderson over to Nelson, back to the point, it's Nordseth. Firing one in front, rebound in the skates. Cleared into the corner, now it's back just over the stick of Nordseth. Like's got it for Wayzata. Bouncing puck now, neutral ice area. Lakeville player coming off the bench. He's got control. Walking in, shot goes wide to the left of Maddock's outstretched left pad. And now loose puck in front, trying to clear it is Nelson, and then just past the reach of Anderson, who is at the end of a shift. Will be icing against Wayzata. Defensive zone draw here. It's Nordseth playing it around far side for Curry. Curry's got a little time here, a little space. He feeds it up towards Like. Like across the line. He'll chop it down deep into the zone. Behind the net, Curry trying to get a forecheck going there. Lakeville able to clear it at the line. Like is there, and now back for Nordseth. Like eludes one forechecker there. Curry's on the puck for the Trojans. Willett left wing side, he'll fire one in on goal there, just to the right of the Lakeville net. Now it comes out towards the point. Curry trying to steer it back in, hits some traffic, and it's Lakeville back across the Wayzata line now. Sharp angle shot there. Maddock on the rebound will cover it up. We'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. Matson, Upsall, and Grossman here, along with Sloan and Nearhoos. Puck is rung around into the far corner. Sloan there. Matson now in the corner. Lakeville with possession. They go back to the point, held at the blue line. Chipped away by Matson nicely, and it clears the zone. Lakeville on the regroup, trying to play it up the middle. It's off the stick. It goes down into the corner. Sloan with a nice poke check there, tried to feed it to himself. Lakeville had the second forechecker there. They're able to take control, now deflected, and a nice stop by Maddock there. Got that left pad down on the ice. Now Matson chasing, and cleared out to center by Lakeville. They've got it now across the Wayzata line. Chip pass towards the middle, another pass attempt towards the backside, and Wayzata had plenty of defenders there. It's Matson clearing to Upsall. Upsall with a nice move at the center ice line. Across the line now, some back-checking Lakeville players, but Upsall's still on it. Now it's at the side of the net. Matson tried to jam it in, and nice job by the Lakeville goalie to kick the pad out on that one. Now it's a shot by Nordseth. That one hit a skate in front. Back for Nordseth. They'll fire that one towards the corner. It was picked off by Lakeville. Now Matson finally gets it in deep. Like pinching from the point. Anderson on it. Anderson curling. Top of the circle. Shot right on. Gloved and held. All right, Leach, Anderson, and Nelson here. Lakeville trying to play it around the boards. Nordseth is there for the Trojans. Holds his ground, sends it down into the corner. Anderson throws a check there. Leach trying to get there. Loose puck on the sideboards. Nice play by Like to hold it. It's in behind. Anderson looking for Leach there on the short side. Leach has it possession now down in the corner. Up towards the point, and Lakeville had a player well positioned there to knock it away. Nordseth's got to retreat for it. Lakeville comes away with it now. Look out! Shot there goes up into the netting over the net. Good little play by Lakeville there to get the puck to their winger on that back post. He just hoisted it up with the backhand a little too high over the net. All right, back to the point. Lakeville fires it. It hit their own player's skate. Now cleared. It's Curry with it to Willett, left wing side. Willett across the line, and now puck is bouncing around. It's in some skates. Curry comes away with it down for Matson. Matson from a sharp angle, maybe looking for the rebound from Curry. He tried to kind of jam it in, and then the whistle as the net came off. All right, Matson on the draw here. It's in behind for Lakeville, clearing up the left wing boards. They're trying to get a attack going here across the line. Nearhoos is there. Nice job occupying a couple of defenders there. Now Sloan tries to shove a guy aside. Lakeville tried to clear it to the point. It's over a stick back into their own zone. Willett putting some pressure here for the Trojans. Almost a turnover to Matson there. Just eluded him at the blue line, and now it's Lakeville back the other way, cutting towards the middle. Great job by Sloan to prevent anything from coming of that. Now it comes to the near side. Lakeville at the point. Down low they go into the corner. Sloan and Matson over there battling. Lakeville comes away with it. It's back to the point. They go D to D, far side. Shot there, hit traffic in front. Now cleared back again to the left point. They'll flip it down into the zone. Nearhoos on it for the Trojans behind the goal. Curry had it for a moment, knocked away from him. Lakeville from a sharp angle there goes wide. This should be able to be cleared by Willett. Willett's got it outside the blue line. And now some traffic there. He tried to get it to Matson, knocked away, and Lakeville's got it across the line. Spinning attempt there, knocked away by Nearhoos. Grossman right wing side, trying to sneak his way through traffic. It comes to Matson. Lakeville almost with a turnover there. Grossman almost had an opportunity. Instead, puck is hung up in the neutral ice area there. Like pokes it ahead. Lakeville's got it. Upsall in the way. Now the puck comes to Upsall. He feeds it to Leach. Leach with a nice job to send it into the Lakeville zone. It's in behind the cage there. Lakeville defenseman fell down trying to make a play. On the follow, they're able to ring it around outside the zone. It's like back into the zone offside. All right, Leach, Grossman, and Upsall here. Grossman trying to battle his way through a couple of black jerseys there. Lakeville comes back the other way, top of the circle. Maddock got the pad on that one. Nordseth cleared the rebound into the corner. Grossman now trying to chase it. And it was knocked away again just outside the blue line there. Otherwise, Leach may have had an opportunity. All right, Leach, Grossman, and Upsall, along with Like and Nordseth. This one's going to be on the sideboards for Upsall. Feeds it down into the corner. And now cleared by Lakeville. Lakeville left wing boards across the line, trying to work it towards the middle. Like and Nordseth combined to prevent that from happening. Now Upsall's got a little space on the left wing boards here. Upsall clears it out to center ice. And maybe lucky Grossman got the stick into the skates of the Lakeville player who went down. Maybe lucky to not be a tripping call against the Trojans there. Lakeville now trying to get it up the right wing side. Good job by Nelson on the forecheck. He got a stick on it. Lakeville able to clear it into the Wayzata zone. They go for a change, which should give Sloan some open ice here. Sloan finds Anderson on the left wing side, tried to work his way to the middle, poked away, and it's back into the Wayzata zone. Nearhus on it behind the goal. Tried to find Nelson on the right wing side. Lakeville trying to center it. Puck was loose for a moment and then covered by Maddock. Now a little extracurriculars after the whistle. Well, there's a shot and a goal right off the face-off. I didn't even see it happen. I'm not going to lie to you. I was looking down trying to start the clock, and it's a quick goal right off the draw, and we're tied at 3. All right, Leach, Willett, and Curry now. The forward line along with Nordseth and Like. It's going to come back to Leach. Leach to Like. Like's going to jump into the play. Right wing side, gets the red line and dumps it in behind. Willett chasing. Spun back into the corner and now up the boards. Lakeville trying to break it out. Leach was there, but it is cleared. Like now, cross-ice pass was intercepted by Lakeville. And now Lakeville's got it back across the Wayzata line. Curling, trying to fire it from the top of the circle there. It hit a shin pad and went into the corner. Now back to the point. Lakeville's got it. Shot is blocked. And now it's Willett on it. He's got Curry with him. It's Willett to the line. Down into the corner. Centering, looking for Curry, and knocked away by the back-checking Lakeville player. Back towards Curry, and now knocked out to center ice. Nearhus takes a hard hit there. And now a high hit to the head. And they're going to get him for the second one. Should have got him for 2 there. The first one was unnecessary, and then the second one, the blow to the head, is going to get him for that one. Oh, come on. They're going to get Nearhus too. That's absurd. All right, well, that's unfortunate. Bad call, and it'll be even up 5-on-5 instead of a power play for the Trojans. It'll be Nelson, Anderson, Matson here, along with Sloan and Like. Like with it for the Trojans. Sloan now. Up the middle, looking for Nelson. He finds him. It's Nelson across the line. Tried to leave it for Anderson. It's down into the corner. Anderson hit hard into the boards there. I think he kind of just lost an edge as he was trying to curl behind the net. Lakeville back the other way. Top of the circle, cutting, waiting, trying to center it, and now there's a shot from a sharp angle. It rings off the boards. How far will it go? Can Nelson get to it? He does. Nelson walking in, cutting to the middle. Shot and a goal! Beautiful play by Charlie Nelson, who skated into that pass. Walked out front in a little nifty stick handling move. He puts it 5-hole, and it's 4-3 Wayzata. Great hustle by Nelson there, and then just a skilled play to poke it through the 5-hole, and Wayzata regains their 1-goal lead with 49.8 seconds to go. Lakeville now into the zone. Sloan retreating for the Trojans. Does a good job to fend off a couple of forecheckers and then clears it outside the zone. Great play by Cale Sloan. Down into the Lakeville end. Anderson trying to put some pressure on. Left wing side. Up towards the Wayzata blue line. Denied by Like and then slapped back into the Lakeville end by Nelson. Puck at neutral ice, and now Lakeville will have to retreat again. We've got, I think, maybe offside is what they called here. Yeah, puck will come all the way into the Lakeville end. I'm not exactly sure what they called there, but we'll take it. It's an offensive zone draw here. 14 seconds to go. It'll be Matson, Anderson, and Nelson, along with Sloan and Like. Puck in behind now. Lakeville's got it in the corner. They're going to try to get something going on a long stretch pass here. It's too strong for everybody. That'll be icing with 4 seconds to go. One back by Lakeville. They'll try a desperation attempt here on the Hail Mary, and rolling puck. The horn sounds on a nice win. It's 4-3, the final for Wayzata. Happy Valentine's Day if for some reason you're watching this instead of doing something better on Valentine's Day. Next broadcast will be, I think it's Tuesday, our first district playoff game. We will see you then.